Hey guys, how are you? I hope that you guys are having a good weekend. I'm so excited to hang out with you guys. Um, been unplugged a little bit today, but that's okay because that's what we need sometimes. I'm going to talk about that tonight and all the good things. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I'm so glad you all are able to hop on. You guys are showing up for your business. You guys are, just really taking it in. I think these trainings are so important. And I want to talk about a few things tonight that I feel called to talk about. And of course, I always like to ask where you guys are at just to see what part of your business that you're in, if maybe there's anything I can share that will help. So I have some of a few things that I just feel called. But before I go into that, I want to talk about belief a little bit and how important it is, and the fact that it's a tool in our business that we can either pick up or put down. And I feel like if there was anybody to come to me and say, like, how have you been able to believe in yourself? How has that happened? I would have to say that there's two things that goes to belief that I feel is very important. And when we have hard seasons, when there is something that makes us feel defeated, or we're just going through struggle, I think belief is going to be the thing that carries us out of that and still show up for our business at the back end. Belief always wins, and it builds tough skin in this business. That's number two. You have to have tough skin. You have to have a strong mindset in what you believe in and who you are and this company as a whole. And there's no way around the hard season. So belief has been the thing to carry me through those things. So I would, if someone said, how do you believe in yourself? It's not a straightforward answer, but I've got to know who I am. I've got to know the person that I am, the mom, the business owner, the sister, the who I am. Because when I came to Lavelle, I had no idea who that person was. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know my hobbies, what I enjoyed. I didn't know really what made me happy. So I had to dig deep, and there is a root to everything. There is so much, like I've learned so much about myself, and you're going to learn so much about yourself that makes you who you are. And it's a forever ending journey, but you have to know who you are before I feel like you have that strong belief, right? The more you get to know yourself, the more you get to know what triggers you, the fact you need to protect your energy. Maybe you don't need to be on social media looking at tons of content. Maybe you need to know when to put your phone down, right? Maybe you need to know when you need to unplug. A lot of that has come with time. A lot of that has come through a lot of seasons, through a lot of change in life, and your business grows as you grow. And evolves as you evolve. So you're going to show up differently in those seasons, different. And you know, what are those things that makes you angry? What are the things that make you happy? You have to know who you are and build that solid belief in yourself, because it's progress, not perfection. So something that somebody came to me about tonight was, knowing when to stop putting pressure on myself, knowing when to not be perfect. Okay, guys, there's no such thing as perfect. We're not going to get it right every time. And the thing that I've learned is that when I am happy in my business is when I show up the most, is when my PPA is high. When I am really being my authentic self is when I'm truly happy in my business. If there's things going on behind the scenes, if I have issues in family or finances, or I'm just really letting that dictate where I'm going, my business will reflect that. So I've had to, sure enough, become bold enough to say, okay, there's a root to this. I have to identify with it and get to know what that is. Guys, there's a root to everything. And what I've found out through my coaching course that I want to share with you guys is get to the root and identify with what those things are. Guys, I have been told my whole life that I wouldn't be successful, that I'm incompetent, that I would not succeed. So that's what I believed for a very, very long time. So I had to be the one to take that initiative and say, okay, I'm going to speak truth over this and recreate something. I'm going to actually believe this business can change my life because it's happening for others. because I'm in the right place. I feel aligned. It feels good. So if it doesn't feel good, if your business feels like a job, if it feels like you're spinning your wheels, take a step back and say, where's the disconnect? Where's the missing piece? Let's identify with that root. You will sure enough believe in yourself, believe in so much more than just the surface level. So get deep with that. The more you know who you are, the more you will believe in yourself. That's the biggest thing I want you to take away from this. Yes, we're always growing and figuring out who we are, but the more you see that this business is life-changing and it's more than just comp plan and more than just Zooms and more than just content, you will get deep to that. You'll truly believe. So it can't be based on enrollments. Your belief can't come from your volume or your tracker. Your belief has to come from you and what you love, what you enjoy. Guys, when I wake up to do my IPAs, if I don't feel good when I do them, I'm not working my business to the full extent. Like, I don't feel very fulfilled. I don't feel like I'm actually adding value to people. And I'm just throwing it at the wall, hoping it'll stick. All right. Like, if I am being super intentional and I'm happy and I'm doing my self-development, I'm in the team, I am so okay. So IPAs are income producing activities. There is so many trainings on that, but to give you a review of what IPAs are, they are what we do every day to grow our business and the action steps, the bread and butter. I do a good focus round in the morning between 7:20 to 8:20. So a good hour in the mornings. I like to get a good round done. And then through the day, I'm active on my stories. I'll add to my network here and there, but I do what feels good. I do what makes me happy. No, that's okay. No. So income producing activities is what it is. And it's so funny because I've learned that, guys, your business reflects where you're at. It truly does. And your leaders will follow, your promoters will follow that. And, knowing that you're not going to be perfect, but you're going to get better. You're going to be more of a professional as you go, professional as in your own version. We have to realize that what we are doing on social media is going to be different than others. It's not going to be the same. People want you, people join you because they connected, because they saw something. So for me, if I'm not showing up, no one's going to connect with me because I'm not fulfilled. It doesn't feel good, guys. I'm telling you. So get to the root of what it is that you want to know more about yourself on. What level do you need to go to say, okay, who am I? What's my favorite color? What do I like to do during the day? What are some of my hobbies? What triggers me? What makes me upset? When do I know that I need to put my phone down? Too much scrolling, too much screen time, it can cause anxiety. So being fulfilled in your business and being happy, being joyful, it's so important, and taking that initiative. So I want to touch on a couple of things with promoting and boundaries, and something that I've heard from a couple of promoters this week, actually, that it's important to really see that this business isn't for everyone, and it's going to hurt when people walk away. I'm not, naive to that. I know that hurts. I know it stings. I've had people walk away just this last week, a couple weeks ago, and I had to really look at my business, my lane, the value I'm adding, what I'm doing in my business, because at the end of the day, we can't want this more than they want it. And there's always room for more promoters. There's always room for less promoters. There's room for more. Your business will go up and it will go down. As promoters come and go, you are still building that foundation. You're still doing what you're called to do when you show up. And I always send a message to them when they're like, hey, this isn't for me. I just can't do this. I always like to ask them first, like, do you need anything from me? Is there, Lincoln, what are you doing? What are you doing, son? Thank you. Can you get off the window, please? Thank you. Mom life, he's been awful, but I always send him a message and I say, so what do you need from me? Is there anything specific you want to talk about? Where's your heart at? Is this the right decision that you feel is right? And then we'll go from there. And if they're like, yeah, I'm ready, I just can't do this, it was too much, I always leave the door open and I just gracefully and respectfully understand them. And I just say, hey, like, I understand, like, I know this isn't for everyone, and I will be right here if and when you're ready to come back. And I hope that you have a great day. Like, as simple as that. And they'll go to other companies, and a percentage of them come back because of what we have is so special. And I don't ever like to place expectations on people, but when you release those expectations and release those like friendships, because guys, you're going to make friends in this business. You need to draw the line between a business owner, a leader, and a friend. There is a fine line between that, and you have to know where to draw that line. I always, for friends that are in this business with me, I tell them, I am coming to you as a leader, as a promoter, and I'll say what I need to say, and I will even tell some of my leaders, I am setting a boundary with you right now because I have to. It's just being that leader that says this doesn't feel good, it's uncomfortable, but I have to tell you this for X, Y, and Z. Communicating that to them, they're going to be so much more grateful for that. And if you show them like, okay, she's not mad, she's not going to block me, she's not going to talk about me, they're going to feel so much better about their decision, and they are going to have Lavelle in the back of their mind, I'm sure. And they may just think on it a little bit more. Some people have a slow start, and that's okay. It's all about, though, you teach people how to treat you. Okay. And I know that respect goes such a long way, and having integrity in your business, knowing that, okay, not everyone is going to see what I'm doing, but I'm showing up to the fullest of my ability. And this is what feels good. Your leaders will walk away. They will. They absolutely will. You will have top leaders walk away. And that's why I always say, when you are fulfilled in your business and you're showing up and it feels good and you're enrolling, you will not ever have to rebuild, because you're constantly enrolling. You're constantly showing up. And I don't mean like 500 promoters a day, but like, you're doing what feels good, because this is a vehicle for people, and people need this. People are desperate for an at-home income right now. People want what we have. And if someone just kind of throws that in the trash, that's their prerogative. And it's so easy to get unaligned and let that dictate our business and how we show up. And it's just kind of like we numb it and we don't process what we feel, but you have to process it. You have to look at it and say, okay, this isn't me. My leadership has nothing to do with them walking away. It has everything to do with them, everything to do with their mindset and where they are at. And who knows, there may be a secret, something we don't know about happening in their life that they're hiding from us. And it could be something very detrimental. So we never know what people are going through. And I always keep that in my head. M taught me that. And when like, okay, maybe she's got a lot going on and she just doesn't want to tell me, and it's just not her time. It's like, okay, I'll see her out. I will focus on the leaders who want this, the leaders who are here with me, who are serious. It's so important to look at the ones who are around you, whether that's one person or 20 or 500. Those are your people, and they want you to lead them, and your leaders will follow you. And I think that's so important. They follow the way you lead. So I hope that, I'm not going to be too much longer, but I want you guys to grow in your business in a way of knowing who you are, getting to know who you are off social media, with your family. Yes, we have a fives list, but we are not just a list, guys. We are not just saleswomen or promoters. Like, there's so much more to us that we haven't uncovered, that we haven't solved. that we don't know, that people want, you know. It's so important because you're going to show up in a way that people are like, wow, I want what she has. She believes in herself. I trust her to lead me. Like, people will really feel that when you get to the point of knowing who you are, because guess what? There will be trolls. There will be negative comments. There will be people who do not deserve to go where you go. And you have to be the one to say, I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table. I believe in this company, in this industry, more than I believe in anything. And when you know yourself, when you know, okay, I need to unplug, I'm done for the day, I work my business, you feel good when you put your phone down. Shouldn't feel like you're on E. You know, you've done those IPAs, that personal development, you poured into your team, you're done. You're like, okay, this is all I'm going to do for the day. And then get to know you, get to know what you like. You know, do you like to shop? Do you like to cook? Things that, I don't know, what that makes you happy, guys. So it's so much more than a business, but protect your energy. And I guess, you know, Assist didn't hop on here tonight, but I really wanted you guys to hear, you know, where your focus is depends on where your business is, you know, and it's so important. So if there's anything that you all want me to add or want to ask, let me know. Yes, IPAs, I see those. Oh, Erica couldn't join. Did she get on? I don't see her. What do you mean, Courtney? Could she not, or Christina?
She wasn't logged in and then logged in and then got on and then it kicked her off. So I don't know I think she has an Android. I keep telling her it's because she got an Android.
Yeah, Courtney.
Get that.
Get
That's
out
why.
of here with that.
Yes, I love it. Yes. Okay. Well, it's upgrade for sure. I swear my business changed when I got iPhone. I ain't even playing.
See, told you, Anissa, told you.
It did. And I was Android for a long time. It's very different. But yeah, okay, guys. So I hope this helped. And you guys, 10-day detox challenge we are doing. If you did order your detox, let me know, because I'm doing a $100 giveaway tomorrow in product credit. And it's going to reset. So if you did not save that reference sheet for the detox, save it and read it thoroughly, because I hopped on a live too soon. And the details are very, very specific. You want to make sure you know what products to use, what products not to use, what to drink every day, what to eat every day for 10 days to get the most, to really cleanse out everything. Okay, Kaylee, I'm going off of the thread in the customer page. So that's where I'm getting all of my promoters and customers entries. If you did not screenshot your order or put ordered in there or something to inform me that you got it, let me know. And I'll get you entered. So it's going to be so great. Yes, the thing is M did such a perfect way at explaining the detox. I wish I could explain it that well. Like, it was on point. Detoxes, they will make you go to the bathroom, but if they make you go to the bathroom to like bad, like, that's not what a detox is supposed to do. But you do want to cleanse. You do, like, it has to come out somehow. So you will go to the bathroom, like, it's part of it, but you're not going to be like on the toilet, like ready to die. So it's going to be very, it's all about the pattern and the formula that they did with the AM and the PM. So it's not going to be too excessive. I think it's going to be very clean, very gentle for us to use, and not too much. So I swear. It's a thing, man. It's a thing. I mean, when you're in the health and wellness world, like, you got to talk about bowels. Like, I feel like. So we are not It Works. We're very, very different. And at least I know we're recording. Let me stop. But